Hello, viewers. A common question in nutrition is whether plant-based protein is as effective as animal-based protein for building muscle. To answer this, researchers at the University of Massachusetts analyzed data from the Framingham Third Generation study. The study, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, looked at nearly 3,000 men and women aged 19 to 72. The research team collected detailed information on each person's diet. They used scans to precisely measure the muscle mass in participants' arms and legs. To assess strength, they tested the amount of power each person could generate during a leg extension exercise. Scientists then grouped the participants into 6 different dietary patterns based on their main protein sources. One group, called the fast food and full-fat dairy cluster, consumed protein from less healthy animal sources. Another group, called the legumes cluster, got most of their protein from beans and vegetables and ate very little meat. Initial results showed that the fast food group had the largest and strongest muscles. The group eating a legumes-based diet appeared to have the least muscle mass and strength. These early findings suggested that the source of the protein was very important for muscle health. The most important finding came after researchers adjusted the data for the total amount of protein consumed daily. Once everyone was compared on an even playing field regarding total protein intake, the differences in muscle mass and strength between the groups disappeared. This demonstrated that the source of the protein was not the deciding factor. This result is explained by the fact that all participants in the study were eating a high-protein diet. Their daily intake was on average 35 grams higher than the standard recommended daily allowance. Because everyone was consuming more than enough protein to support their muscles, the specific food it came from became irrelevant. The direct application of this finding is to focus on your total daily protein intake rather than the source. If you follow a plant-based diet, you can effectively support muscle growth by ensuring you eat enough protein from sources like beans, lentils, and tofu. Meeting your total gram target for protein is the most critical action for your muscles. The study from the University of Massachusetts shows that for adults who eat enough protein, their specific food choices do not significantly impact muscle mass or strength. A diet centered on plant protein supports muscle health just as well as a diet with more animal products. Your priority should be consuming a sufficient quantity of protein every day to reach your goals. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.